Hello everyone, welcome to MVP Vishwakosha. I hope everyone is doing good. Today we are discussing about UPSC Civil Service, that is IAS exam detailed syllabus, okay, for 2026-27 exam. In previous class I discussed about pattern. So in this you are need to refer all these three videos, that is pattern, syllabus, and next session I will discuss about books and references. Okay, so in this session I am going to discuss about UPSC detailed syllabus. Okay, in that first one, already I discussed it in pattern, how the pattern and all. So in this prelims, okay, what are the things that required for prelims? In prelims there are two papers, right? Paper 1, paper 2, each carrying 200 marks. One paper is 100 question and another one is 80 questions. Okay, first paper 2 marks, second paper 2.5 marks. Okay, next prelims paper consists of these things. What are that? First one is current events of national and international importance. Okay, current events of national and international importance. So that's why international relations and Indian national current affairs are very important, and few some sports questions also coming nowadays. All those things are very important. Next is history of India and Indian national movement. History of India, that is ancient history, medieval history, modern history, and post-independence history. All those things are very important. And world history is not there. They clearly mentioned. Okay, this is what I am explaining, right? That is what they are given in UPSC notification. Same thing I am explaining. Okay. Next is that is about history. World history is not there. In history perspective, ancient and modern history is very important. In that, modern history is very important. Next is Indian and world geography. So Indian and world geography, they are mainly that physical, social, and economic geography of India, and the world geography, that is human geography. All those geography topics you should learn. Okay. Next is Indian polity and governance. That is constitution, political system, panchayat raj, public policy, right to issues, etc. Okay, for polity, especially Lakshmikant, you have to read. That is a very good book. Next is economy and social development, sustainable development, poverty, inclusion, demographics, social sector initiative, etc. Okay, that is in economy part. Next is in the environment part, that is general issues on environmental ecology, biodiversity, and climate change that do not require subject specialization. They are clearly mentioned. Okay, basic environment and ecology you should know. Okay, and current affair issues. Next is general science. General science means they will give you no, not any subject matters. They will give application based. Science and technology means maximum application based questions will come. Okay, this is about paper 1. Okay, all this history, geography, economy, polity, environment, science and technology, all that subject is you have to link with current affairs. Any current affairs related question you have to study. Okay. Next is about paper 2. Okay, in paper 2 you have to study that comprehension, very very important. Minimum in comprehension reading, minimum 25 to 30 question average questions will come in exam. Next, interpersonal skills including communication skills and logical reasoning and analytical ability, decision making and problem solving, general mental ability, basic numeracy, that is number and their relations, order of magnitude, etc. That is max is basic numeracy, means they clearly mentioned that class 10th level. And also data interpretation, that is nowadays that chart graphs tables are not they are giving, but still that is given in syllabus, data sufficiency, etc. Okay, that is also class 10th level. In this you have to give main focus on comprehension reading. Okay, and all the problem solving and basic numeracy. Okay, number systems and all there in paper 2. Okay, this is clear idea about paper 1 and paper 2. What are the things that is there in paper 2. Okay, next is part is mains. Okay, in mains there are 9 papers, I already told, right, in previous session, that is about discussing about pattern. So in this that is qualifying papers. Okay, 2 qualifying papers are there. Out of 9 papers, 2 are qualifying and 7 papers are main papers. Okay, in that qualifying papers on Indian languages, Okay, and another one is English. The pattern of questions would be broadly as follows. That is, English is comprehension of given passage, precise writing, usage and vocabulary, and short essays will be there. Same thing is there in Indian languages. So you have to choose any Indian language from 22 languages. You can choose comprehension of given passage, precise writing, usage of and vocabulary, short essays, translation from English to the Indian language, and vice versa. Okay, don't neglect this one also. You have to prepare well for this also. Okay, that is Indian language and English. Okay, that is about paper A and paper B. Next is seven papers, very very important paper. In that, first one is essay paper. Okay, essay that candidate must write essay on multiple topics. They are giving, expected to keep close to the subject and arrange ideas systematically, write consistently, and credit given to the effective expression. So in this essay, you have to write the introduction part and body part and the conclusion part. Two essays you have to write for each, carrying 125 marks. Okay, that is about essay part. Next is about paper, that is paper 2 means general studies, paper 1. Okay, that is very important papers. That is about related to Indian heritage and culture, history and geography of the world and society. That will be covering the paper 1, or GS, that is paper 2 and GS 1. Okay, that is Indian culture and modern Indian history, world history, and Indian society and geography, that is physical geography and all things that comes in paper uh, GS paper 1. Okay, next is GS paper 2, that is governance, constitution, polity, social justice, and international relation. That is basic Indian constitution and the functions and responsibility, separation of powers, and next is parliament and state legislature, executive and judiciary, ministries and departments, pressure groups and welfare schemes, social justice and issues in development and management of social sector or services, issues of poverty, hunger, important aspects of governance, role of civil services. That role of civil service comes in this GS2. Okay, very important. India and its neighborhood relations, bilateral, regional, and global groupings and agreements, effects of policy and politics of developed and developing countries of India interest and India's diaspora, important international institution, agency, forums, everything comes in GS2. Okay, governance, constitution, polity, social justice, and international relation. Next is GS3, that is technology, economic development, biodiversity, environment, security, and disaster management. So in this, that is Indian economy and issues that related to planning and all, inclusive growth, government budgeting, major crops, irrigation, farming and all, food processing and related industry, land reforms, effects of liberalization, science and technology, achievements of Indian in science and technology, awareness in IT, computers and all, environment conservation and pollution related, disaster management, international security, all those comes in this GS3. Okay. Next is GS4, that is ethics and integrity and aptitude. In this, that is case studies will be there. Okay, that is ethics and human interference, human values, role of family, society, attitude and aptitude and foundational values for civil services, emotional intelligence, contribution of moral thinkers and philosophers from India and world also, public or civil service values and ethics in public administration, ethical concern and dilemmas in government, probity in governance, and case studies of all these above issues. Okay, one part will be case study, one will be theory part. Okay, these are the things that comes in paper 4. Okay, that is GS paper 4. Okay, all this GS1, GS2, GS3, GS4, very very important. GS1 is Indian heritage and culture, history and geography of the world and society. GS2 is governance, constitution, polity, social justice and international relation. GS3 is technology, economic development, biodiversity, environment, security and disaster management. GS4 is ethics and integrity. Okay, very very important. Next is that is last thing about paper 6 and 7, that is optional paper 1 and 2. In this one subject you have to choose from list of optional subject for main examination. In that 25 subject is there. In that you have to choose, okay, that is agriculture, animal husbandry and veterinary science, anthropology, botany, chemistry, civil engineering, commerce and accountancy, economics, electrical engineering, geography, geology, history, law, management, mathematics, mechanical engineering, medical science, philosophy, physics, political science and international relations, physiology, public administration, sociology, statistics, geology. From this you can choose, and also from literature of any of the following also you can choose. That is Assamese, Bengali, Bodo, Dogri, Gujarati, Hindi, Kannada, Kashmiri, Konkani, Maithili, Malayalam, Manipuri, Marathi, Nepali, Odia, Punjabi, Sanskrit, Santali, Sindh, Tamil, Telugu, Urdu and English. Okay, from these languages you can choose. Okay, that is about that optional paper. Okay, very very important optional paper where that is you can score very good marks. Okay, that is two papers, one same subject. Okay, that is 250 marks. Very very important. You can choose. That is you can choose geography. History is a bit lengthy. Geography also you can choose, or any economy or public administration. In that you have to think of yourself in which topic I am very strong. Okay, in that perspective you have to think. Okay, that is about mains. And in the interview, you know, right, that is 275 marks, that test mental alertness and all, critical power thinking, that is all covers this prelims, mains, what you are studying, no? All those things and current affairs, all those things will come. Okay, so total that all the mains paper will be 250 marks and interview 275, total 2025 marks, right? So that is that language you have to choose, which language is very effective in your career, right? So that language you have to choose. Okay, that is about brief that full overview of UPSC syllabus. This thing, three steps is very very important while preparing for UPSC. That is, first one is pattern, next is the syllabus, next is books and reference. Okay, you know these three things means you can easily to start to prepare for exams. Okay, first you have to go through the syllabus again and again. Okay, from that you can understood the syllabus pattern, and you know some areas will be very strong, right? Some topic, or some may be strong in geography, some in economy, some in polity, environment, science and tech. And all for a science background student, science and tech will be easy. But arts and arts or commerce students, they have to study NCERT in science and tech also. But for science background, they can study only history, geography, economy, polity. For them, arts and students, arts, that is history, geography, and all very easy. So you have to choose your strong area and weak area. Okay, maximum 70% you are strong in some areas, right? So that area you have to get more strong, and you will be perfect in that field. Okay. That's about overall syllabus for UPSC, that is 2026-27 exam. Okay, go through the syllabus again and again, study the syllabus thoroughly, what things you have to study, and you have to put one boundary so that you can have some boundary limitations, right? Within that prescribed limitation, you can study properly. Okay. Thank you. This is about syllabus. Thank you. Support me for further videos so that I can analyze all the topics required for UPSC. Next video I will come with that is books and reference. Very important video. All these three videos are very very important. Okay. Thank you. Support me. Thank you.